And good Friday morning. We are sitting at roughly 10 degrees warmer today than we were yesterday. 74 right now as we woke up yesterday morning to a nice cool 65. Those days are not here today. We'll get deeper into your forecast here in a minute and show you exactly what's coming today. Over the weekend, when will it rain? When will be our next big chance? That's all up and coming. Don't forget to join us at 8 a.m. this morning as former police chief Chris Reed will join us. We'll talk about crime, and we've seen a bunch of it this week. It's on the rise in our area. We'll get his opinions of all of this and put him on the spot and see what he has to say. All that's coming up at 8 o'clock. Make sure you come back and enjoy that. As you look at headlines across America this morning, they were showing that Denver, Colorado, Fox News was showing this. Denver, Colorado is spending more on homeless than they are the kids in high school from kindergarten up. Per person, more spent on homeless there with their problem that they have. I didn't realize that. Also, there has been an arrest, and this has been a few months back, if I remember. The lady that was in Gone Girl, the actress Lisa Baines, someone hit and she was killed in a hit and run. She was hit by a little scooter. She fell, hit her head, and she died in the hospital like 10 days later. They have finally made an arrest into this. A 26-year-old Manhattan man has been arrested for that. He'll have to, as they say, pay the piper now as that arrest comes. One of the stories there. Also, a New York divorce attorney was found dead in his office. This was after a client had threatened him. We'll see what happens. No arrest yet, but I would think that they've got a pretty good motive. That's one of the big stories that's out this morning. And also a Colorado mom was arrested, I believe it was yesterday afternoon. Somebody filmed her. It turns out she was homeless, and she was forcing a child into the trunk of the car. Somebody filmed it, turned it into the police, and it was pretty much a big manhunt until they located her. She's been arrested and charged with child endangerment in Colorado. Huge problem with Colorado there, as we just mentioned a few moments ago, of the homeless problems they have there, a bunch of it. But again, make sure to be here this morning at 8 a.m. as we begin this Friday. Isn't it great to be Friday? I think so. Everything is calm. The day is starting just a little warmer than we'd like. As I said, 74 right now. Let's go to radar and take a look at what we've got going on nationwide this morning as we look at rain showers and this, that, and the other where we are. As we pull up radar this morning, we see that, let's go right here. All right, as we go here, we zoom in on Mississippi, and we are showing a little bit here in Mississippi as we go up into the northern part of the state. Mississippi Delta there, east of Greenwood and due south, right about right there around Ebenezer, Mississippi, some showers there. East Mississippi, all clear here through Hattiesburg. These areas here, all the way to the Mississippi Gulf Coast is clear. A little bit off to the east of Mobile there. As we back out, we are seeing some showers, and this was what would bring us that 30% chance of showers later on there in Louisiana this morning. Nothing heavy there as we zoom in on this. Here's Vicksburg. This is Monroe, Louisiana. And it's in between there and Vicksburg at this point. You zoom in on that Rayville. If you know where that is there, that's around where Tim McGraw come from in that area there. So a little bit there east of Bastrop. As we back out, we look at the whole picture across the nation there. Florida, a little bit of showers here out in the Gulf as we go up through Georgia there. Augusta, Georgia, Columbia, South Carolina getting some showers this morning. Nothing major as we go to Missouri and Omaha and see light showers. Let's look at our chance of severe weather as we pull this up. Nothing major today. We've got light showers here as you get up into Wisconsin. In these areas, you get a level 1 across Iowa, Wyoming, and South Dakota. As we move into Saturday to look at the chance of severe weather, still nothing across the deep south here. Light showers as we get back into Minnesota and Wisconsin. And those areas there to go up to a level 2 tomorrow. And we look at that outlook for Sunday for storms. And let's turn that off where it's not overlaid so bad there. And just still slight chances in Wisconsin. So the deep south has a great-looking weekend. Not bad at all there. So we're not going to complain any as we head into this weekend to celebrate, what's this, our first full week of August as we move into this. Already the 6th. Can you believe that? Whew, it's flying. All right, let's turn now and take a closer look at what we've got going on into the weather situation this morning.
Your forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
As always, we'll start this with our record highs and our record lows. 1951, it was 102 on this date. A warm day for us. Our record low was set in 1948 with a low of 60. Yeah, 60 degrees would feel, we got kind of close to that yesterday. It'd feel good at this point. Today, we have a slight chance of a shower. That high should reach around 87. As you'll look at this is just a 30% chance of showers, and they're scattered. There won't be any big concentration, but just a chance of showers late this afternoon. As we get 87 in Meridian, as you go through Philadelphia and up through Louisville, you get a high of about 85. Columbus will be warm as well, 87, and higher as you go west. As you get into Jackson, Vicksburg, 91 in those areas. Down around Laurel, Hattiesburg, Southern Miss expected to be around 90 degrees today as you're headed to the university down there. As we go east across that Alabama line, Demopolis, Alabama will join us with that warmer weather, 89 as you go up through Livingston, Alabama, the same as well. Getting into Gadsden, 88, and down on the southeastern corner of Alabama, Troy, those areas will be about 91. So warmer weather across the state of Alabama east of where it joins us. As we look at what's going on here, this is what we want to watch next week. This is 20-30% chance of something forming here. This may die out over the next 5 days. Right here, this is becoming a 70% chance that this will turn into a tropical storm over the next 5 days. So we'll watch this one closely here. This one may go away, but the one in red is what we're looking at. Where that would go, undetermined at this point. But we've got 5 days to watch this, but it's more and more looking as though this will turn into a storm. So that is coming but before you know it. We'll watch that very closely. Just off the coast of Africa is where this is as it makes its way across here. As we look at temperatures for the next 10 days, they're going to be warm, not getting a break whatsoever. So expect that. Nowhere in the United States, only a normal place we've got is southwestern Texas that is normal for this time of year. As we dig deeper into the forecast today, this is what it's calling for as we look for that high of 87. Now, there will be areas, and why did I do that? Let's go back here and turn this back on here. We'll have areas today of fog this morning as you start out. Nothing horrendous, but patchy fog in areas as you're headed off to work. Our high, again, 87. The chance of a thunderstorm, which we're getting that 30% chance, will be after 1 o'clock this afternoon. So if you've got something that doesn't need to get wet you're working on, keep that in mind. Keep an eye to the sky there. As we move into the overnight hours, a partly cloudy sky, only a 20% chance, and that carries into tomorrow after 1 o'clock, only a 20% chance on Saturday and Sunday, with both of these falling late in the afternoon. But look at our temperatures as they climb from today's high of about 87. We'll hit 91 tomorrow, 92 on Sunday, and the temperatures hold steady for the rest of the week all the way toward next Friday at about roughly 94. So a warm week. As we just looked at the trends of what's going to be going on, it's going to be warm, very warm. So 94. By Tuesday is when we will probably start seeing showers again. A 50% chance of showers moves back into that forecast on Wednesday, and that will remain with us through about Thursday there. So wet weather returns. It's not over just yet. As we bounce forward and take a look all the way through August the 20th, we're going to show highs right at that 90-degree mark. We'll get 1 day there of a thunderstorm down here on the 20th. And again, we're 2 weeks away from this. That could change very easily, but that's that high there, 83. That will be cooler. We'll watch that and see what actually happens on down the road as we get near that and watch that closely there. That's coming up. All of that toward August the 20th. As we begin our morning, good morning. We need to say some thank yous to some folks watching this morning. We appreciate it. Big thank you to Bree Parker. Happy Friday to you. Miss Joyce Stamper, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. James Sullivan is up this morning. Donna Roseman along with John Ellis. Thank you there. Finally Friday, free again. Does feel good, doesn't it? Those weekends, nothing like it. Lamar Hembry, good morning to you up in Kemper County. Glad you joined us there. Charlotte Edwards, along with Terry Ray, as she says it's TGIF. I really appreciate that. Sandy Kaz is here, along with Beth Vick. Reggie McKee joins us, along with Dorothea Harrison. Thank you. Karina Foster Jones is here, along with Miss Gail Gafford, Sylvia Stewart, and Ruth Key are some of the ones up shaking a leg this morning, getting an early start on the day. And it will turn out to be a good day as we move forward on a Friday. Got a lot planned on it, and I hope you get a lot done today before it's all said and done there. As we turn our thoughts over to the folks that help us out every day, if you're in need here of the precast group, and what I mean by the precast group, if you're getting ready, thinking about a storm shelter, we'll have another round of severe weather before the year is out when we probably will need things like this. Storm shelters, they're great. takes peace of mind, puts you where you need to be. If you're building a home, you can have it installed before, but if you're like the rest of us that think, oh, why didn't I do that, and you don't have one, it can be easily set behind your home next to the walkway. However you want to do this, they'll set it up and get you going. They deliver it out just like this. This is one that's been put on the slab, but you can put this on a slab right outside your home and build a covered walkway to it, however you want to do that, or set it directly out. This is one that's been built, solid steel doors, nothing's coming through that concrete or that door. You can ride out the storm with ease with you and your family. As we look at the different models, you've seen these that sneak into the ground, or rather that is put into the ground to the side of a hill, whichever way you want to do that. Yep. Peace of mind. They'll take care of you. See them at the Precast Group, 482-003. 3 zeros and a 3 there. The Precast Group here in Meridian, when it comes time to protect you and yourself and get that peace of mind. That is the Precast Group. As I mentioned, in just a little over, 6:41, 6:42, as we get ready for the morning show, we'll be here at 8 a.m. I hope you'll join us as Chris Reed comes back for a Friday to wind it out. We're going to be talking about crime. One of the things that is rarely ever talked about publicly in our area is gangs, and, well, we've got them. And we did start to see this rise after Katrina hit our area. Were they here before that? Probably, but not in the way that they are now. Chris will be here to talk about that. We've had so many burglaries lately. We've had people shot. We've had people murdered and people robbed. We'll talk about all of that, this crime spree that's been steadily going up over the last 2 weeks. We'll find out a little bit more from somebody that knows the area pretty well. Again, that begins at 8 o'clock. Join us here on Facebook. You can join us also there on YouTube, Twitch, or on television, as we'll be on MeTV Live at 8 a.m. Be here. It'll be a lot of fun. We'd love to hear from you. Of course, Chris will take questions from you. If you'll throw them up on the screen here, we'll ask Chris to answer those as well. All that's on the way this morning here with Scotty Ray's Weather. Join us as we get this Friday going, and God bless. I'll see you soon.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by